it is going to be two four-way races. First one on 1-2-2-1, and then the second one on, well, 1-4-3-2 plus. Yeah, very excited to see. We've got two 1-2-2-1 runners and two current patch runners, or latest patch, sorry about that. And yeah, very excited to see this.
I think JB. Okay, they're both on latest patch. All right,
I see.
I heard discussion about that, so I was
Right.
wondering whether or not that was the case.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, JB, I'm assuming is doing no reset runs, which for this category is a very good idea.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't know exactly what your reset rate is, Zoe,
Oh
but
gosh, it's terrible. You don't want to know. I think I have about 3,600 runs and then 100 finished ones.
so
But I
my
am a yeah, I'm a
yeah,
bad example.
I mean my reset rate is like 32 completed runs and 520 something
Right.
attempts. So once you get to a high level in this category, you will be resetting this a lot.
Oh gosh,
So
yeah, it gets grindy.
so that means that we'll see which runners are better at adjusting when things do go wrong, inevitably.
Yeah. It's it's not a very forgiving category, so I'm curious to see how the runners are gonna shoot mistakes, because trust me, those will definitely happen. Yeah, we got two world record runners here as well, and very exciting. And then JB, who I think is, oh gosh, it might be sixth place, and
Sixth
then
place,
Marcus,
yes.
yeah, and then Marcus, who's second place on 1-2-2-1. So yeah, all very close PBs.
Yeah. Yeah, the difference between Florence PB on latest patch and JB's is 8 seconds.
Right. I think that's the
Which,
biggest difference we have when it comes
yeah,
to like matches.
and it looks like we're off.
All right, awesome. Saw JB hitting the Shark 2 Sedic Slash just now. It's a pretty precise trick, so that's exciting. Seems like he has gotten back to being in the Hollow Knight group after not playing for quite a while. All right,
4 times the King's Pass.
hell yeah.
Let's go.
See if we have any major mistakes in King's Pass. You know, race nerves, it can definitely happen.
Yeah, for King's Pass, most of what goes into this that isn't just in other categories as well is just very precise turnarounds.
Yeah. And, you know, the major RNG aspect that there unfortunately is to King's Pass.
Yeah, most notably the softball that Slorent did not get.
Oof,
I don't think
unfortunate.
Marcus or TK went for the softball. I think they just did the setup. I did not see what JB did.
Oof, TK got a rough King's Pass. 59. Slower on the slight lead, I think, with a 57.70. But you know, in a category like this, with Malek coming up and the girl's mother cleanup, there really is nothing to worry about if you get a bad King's Pass in a race.
There really isn't. Grosmother cleanup can be 3 or 4 seconds, even if you execute perfectly.
Yeah, it can be brutal. Definitely the most unfun part of the run. Luckily, we don't get there for a while.
So we are luring this Vengefly over the Pogo off of the scrub.
Tricky might have seen just now. I didn't exactly get who got it, but you can do a pretty precise jump. You need to hit Coyote frames, which is frame perfect, or at least somewhat frame perfect.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite that bad, but it's pretty precise.
Yeah. And it does save about 1.5 seconds, if I recall correctly. So, it's definitely worth it in a short optimized category like this to learn something like that.
Okay, our runners are entering Moloch. Also, TK, please heal before the fight.
Oh gosh, TK is not healing before the fight.
TK, please. I know Sloran has a load normalizer on, so...
Yeah. All the other runners seem to be doing fine on health.
Yeah.
TK still hasn't gotten hit, which is a good thing. Seeing a Moloch death in 4 mass shards is, well, that's gonna lose you the race, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he got hit there. This is getting slightly scary. Okay. Well, everyone makes it through alive. I think Sloran being the only one getting a sub 3, which, you know, as the world record run, or as the world record holder, that is something you would expect.
Okay. Time for the second RNG softball run, which it looks like everyone got.
Wow. Oh, that is definitely not a high chance. It's about 50-50 from my experience.
Yes, so if you walk off that ledge before the Gomes room,
Yeah.
you have a chance of hard falling and a chance of not hard falling. It's just luck which you end up getting, so...
Yep. It's about a second loss to complete luck. Classic for mass shards, of course. And let's see who gets the double spike.
Apparently Marcus missed the grub.
Ooh, that is rough.
Marcus go back for it?
Oh, I sure hope he did.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't finish the run. Okay.
Okay, we're getting confirmation that he went back for it.
I think all the runners also hitting double spike, which is nice. Oof. TK getting a rough Gome cycle.
Yeah.
Don't die here. Oh gosh. TK, you're scaring me. Throughout this whole run.
TK has been providing the... Oh, TK going for an inventory drop there and hitting it.
Oh wow. Oh! Marcus hitting the
Marcus hitting the
slash.
aesthetic slash.
Very fancy. And JV missing it. I can tell from, as someone who has practiced that trick to death, that was slightly too far to the right, unfortunately. Cool to see the inventory drop trap being used though, that's not really common in full runs.
It's not.
Alright. Illibr's mom coming up. All the runners on not 1 health, which is definitely a good thing to see. I think Sloran even hit the damage of the cycle and Gome room. That's awesome. It's also another pretty precise trick.
Yes.
Super unfortunate pattern here from Slar.
Yeah.
Only going up pretty much.
Same pattern
So
for
let's
Marcus
see.
as well.
There was recently a new setup discovered for the cleanup, and I wonder... Okay, I already see Slar going for it, that's nice. Yeah, it's something that at least makes it slightly more consistent. Marcus going for it as well, let's see if JB goes for it. Okay, yeah, so it seems JB is the only one, I guess, out of the loop here. Still a pretty nice cleanup though. I don't think we got any majorly terrible cleanups there.
Torrent slipping off the platform. Only loses about a second, but it does hurt mentally.
It definitely does. I feel like a lot of the small jumps you can miss can definitely hurt your mentality during a run like this, especially if you're racing.
Yeah. Marcus getting the early control, heading out of the spike grub room.
That's awesome. Luckily not going out of bounds because, you know, if you mess that up and you enter the transition too early, you can actually, unfortunately, go out of bounds and, well, it will invalidate your run but also lose a lot of time.
It loses a lot of time. As someone
Yeah.
who has done that before, it loses a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
time.
It's terrible. Okay, let's see if everyone hits the pogo here. Wow, I see 3 of the runners here so far going for a single pogo, which in my opinion is a lot harder than just doing 2 pogos. That's interesting. Oh. Okay, JB actually going for the double pogo but missing it. It's no worries though, nobody died. Alright. Florence seems to be definitely winning, but TK is honestly pretty close.
Florent has been having an extremely good run.
Yeah, absolutely.
About 8 seconds ahead entering Grubfather Room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. TK doing a pretty late quit out, but you know, in a run like this, you don't want to take any risks, so
Yeah,
I
you
respect
really don't.
that. I think this might even be a sub 8 from Slar.
Yeah, this should be a sub 8.
It should be, yeah. It's gonna be like an 8:05. No, it's gonna be a little bit around 8:05. Ooh. Okay, it's gonna be an 8:02 probably from TK. And wow. Super solid. 7:53 from Slar. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It seems Slar has definitely won this race by a pretty big margin, and then the rest of the runners are somewhat close.
Yeah,
That
Slorent
was awesome.
with a
GG's.
753, TK with an 802, Marcus with an 806, and JB with an 815.
Alright. Well, GG's to all the runners, that's awesome. Slar is very cracked. Slar's consistency has been incredible lately. It's really, really cool to see.
Slor's been putting a ton of time into this category,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
is showing right here.
Oh yeah. I think he beat my PB, which was Reki until like a couple weeks ago. I think he's beaten it like 5 times now. Which is crazy. Yeah. Really awesome. Super cool stuff. But I believe we will be doing another race.
Yes.
Round 2, indeed. TK saying, round 2 is where I make my comeback. Trust. I trust TK. I put all my trust in TK. Alright. Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, I should mention these runs are all still very, very good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't underestimate even an 8:15, which is what JB got. That time is, for a no reset, after not playing for a while even, that's still super solid.
Yes.
There's just so much that can go wrong in a speedrun like this. That, yeah, you are definitely gonna see some time differences.
Yeah, there's a ton that can go wrong, and there's a ton of little places where you can lose time just all over the place with movement.
Yep. Even
Alright,
missing
and it looks like the
small
runners
jumps.
are off for round 2.
So you can get the fastest cutscene skips. Well, JB definitely a bit ahead here. It's gonna save some time later on. Alright. Runners making their way through King's Pass.
And by the way, chat, if you have any questions about the run, ask, and we will answer them to the best of
Yeah.
our ability.
Definitely. I know a little bit too much about this realm, so if you have any questions, ask away.
Yes. As the former world record holder for this category.
It is. Ooh, JB getting a really nice softball there. Rest of his KP seems to be a little bit rough though.
You need 5
How many
grubs.
grubs? I think it's like 15 or something. I don't remember.
You need all of the grubs in Crossroads and none of the others.
Yeah, I guess we did see a 56. That was very nice. 56 is pretty gaming.
56 is really, really good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that was a 56 from TK. That's awesome. See, TK is not someone who runs current patch a lot, so seeing him pull off a 56 like that is definitely cool to see. Right. So you can hit the inventory job here. Oof, Marcus hitting it. Just closing his inventory slightly too early and still getting the hard pull. That is a mistake I've made before.
And JB went for the coyote jump, but unfortunately missed.
Oh, I'm not sure what happened to Marcus. Oh gosh. Seems to be getting to the grub. Really late here. Slar healing here. That's a very respectable decision. Not doing the TK spine strat. Okay, luckily not seeing any 2 HP Malik fights this run. TK on a comfortable 5 HP.
You say that, and now TK's down to 1 HP.
Oh gosh. This is... No, I'm comms-dosing. Oh hell.
Oh no,
gosh.
TK!
I'm sorry.
is down to 1 health as well.
Oh no, are we gonna see multiple Malik deaths here? Okay.
Okay.
TK's... My bad. I think the comfiness of 5 health got to TK.
Yeah. That's the thing about itemless Moloch, is that you do still have to be careful, even if you're on full HP.
Yeah.
Because...
trying the comms first.
Because it can go very wrong very quickly.
Yeah, oh for sure. I think Marcus actually got a pretty clean fight, at least from what I saw.
Meanwhile, Florence
Okay.
still having a really good run.
Oh yeah, for sure.
At the moment, I think he's about 3 seconds behind my PB, which is a 750. So, this is easily sub 8 pace.
Yeah, I think, well, a 359 on exiting Aspect Arena is super solid.
Yes.
So, that would definitely be 53 pace as far as I know. Well, Mark's getting some super unfortunate RNG on the Aspect there.
Yeah.
TK, okay. TK making it through that time, luckily. We can always, you know, see a reverse mom death or something. It's not over yet.
Does it eventually die on Florence side?
Ooh. I think it might have. But we see JB getting the Aesthetic Slash. That's awesome. Massive fan of that trick. And Sloran getting the damageless cycle. Oof. That was close for Marcus. Makes it through though.
Marcus taking a heal before leaving the mask shard area. Good call.
I think something might have happened to Slor. Because that definitely
Florent
seems
messed up the Vengefly Pogo on the way to Shard 2. The Vengefly died, so he had to go reset the room.
Oh, right. I thought you were saying it died after doing the Pogo. Which
No.
is actually, it's actually really nice if that happens, because you don't have to deal with it later. But dang.
Yeah, no, it just died too early.
Well, that definitely does make the race a little closer, though. So
JB with a pretty clean Gruzmother.
very nice. Think JB might actually be ahead now.
Marcus. Be smart about this. Okay.
Okay. Marcus making it through. Slark getting a super nice spot for the cleanup here. If you didn't know, killing Girl's Mother low means that there's less time spent where she's still falling to the ground. Oh, TK hitting the infinite drop again, wow. So yeah, if you just get a really nice low kill on Girl's Mother, especially if it's in the corner.
That was almost
such
such a smooth cleanup from Marcus. It was still very good, but it was almost so beautiful.
Yeah, that was solid. We still see JB absolutely gaming here, though. Being, like, a lot ahead going into Grub 4 already. And TK also making its way to Girl's mom. Please heal once, at least. Or, I guess he will just not, then.
Yeah, I feel like TK's probably a bit tilted at this point from the Moloch death.
Oh, I can imagine for sure. TK Goat, though, definitely making her through that fight.
TK3 should really rename himself to TK1 because he's on 1 health constantly. So true.
True. Ooh. See, we're seeing a pretty close run here, I think, between Slor and JB. Seems to be about 5 seconds ahead for JB.
Yeah, I did not actually catch the cleanup from TK. Apparently it was very good.
You know, that is the unfortunate thing about 4-way races. It's impossible to pay attention to every runner.
JB getting some pretty bad RNG with the Gruzzers on the way to Grubfather.
Might help Slor save up a little bit of that 5 seconds. I'm not sure how big the lead is now. This is looking to be like an... oh gosh, what is it? Like an 806 probably for JB here. I am definitely pretty impressed with the way TK is still running this. Even with that Moloch death, he's not even on that terrible of a pace.
No,
Yeah,
this is
806.
This is a very... TK's run has been extremely solid apart from that Moloch death.
For sure.
JB with an 806.
Awesome. Slor with the 809.
Marcus with the 818.
I think we're gonna... oof. What is this gonna be? I have no clue. Oh, TK taking an unfortunate fall there. This might be world record.
And now we wait for Grubfather.
Alright. I think this is going to be like about a...
I think it's about 924.
something like that, yeah. 25, 24. With a mod like that, with the walking back, with having to redo the whole fight, because that wasn't an early death at all, that is super solid.
Yeah.
Right, well, GG to all the runners. Yeah. I really enjoyed watching that. That was some super cool races.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you for running. Thank you for watching.
All right.
Let's wait for everyone to be moved in.
Hello, runners.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
All right.
But the second race happened. You just focus on the first race.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
Can we focus on neither race?
That's what
well,
I'm saying. Both those were not ideal. To put it
That's the
lightly.
category, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
true.
You don't get 3K attempts in a category if it goes right every time.
Exactly.
Can confirm.
Yes, we were discussing reset rates at the start of this run,
Yeah.
and
It is rough.
yeah,
Put it
That's the
lightly.
category,
Smart
though.
definitely has a
Yeah,
pretty
absolutely.
Yeah.
decent
You
reset
don't get
rate going
3K
though.
attempts in a category if it goes right every time.
I've been
Exactly.
resetting a lot more lately,
Can
though.
confirm.
Trying to get
yes,
that
we were discussing
744.
reset
It's so
rates
close.
at the start of this
It is
run.
definitely so
Yeah.
close.
And-
It is rough. For me as well. I mean, I
Yeah.
could get it anytime now. I mean, Slar definitely has a pretty
Yeah.
decent.
The reason I want to
reset
forget,
rate going
if,
though.
I don't know how many of you other racers were watching resetting a lot. Eventually I got stuck and I had to reset the gum room, so I lost 15
Oh.
seconds. It's so
Fair
close.
That happened to me in the first
It
run,
is
Lauren.
definitely
I was
so
4
close.
seconds ahead of my PB, and
For
then
me as
it
well.
was just
I mean,
the
I
bench
could
was
get
in
it
such a good
anytime
spot, and I'm not used to him being in a good spot that I momentarily
The
forgot.
reason
what
I want to
next.
forget, if I don't know how many of you
That'll do it.
other
Yeah.
racers were watching,
Yeah.
eventually
4
I got
seconds is
stuck and I
crazy,
had to
though.
reset the gum room, so I lost 15
Oh.
seconds.
Nice.
Yeah, especially with
Right.
your PB being 753, right?
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Yeah.
that would technically be 4x space.
Don't try and tempt me back. It's not happening.
Come on, you know you
I'm
want
trying
to.
to-
Come back.
Slorent pinged
Yeah.
me before the race started and was like, "Hey, where are you?" And I honestly thought that this event was tomorrow, so I
Oh,
almost wasn't here
That's
at all.
crazy.
That shows you how ready I was for this.
All right.
Any final questions, comments?
If this was 1-2-2-1, I would have put down like a 736, but you know, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Marcus probably would have hit a 35, and I would have felt so upset. But
And I'd have probably hit like an
Yeah.
11-minute something.
Definitely.
dude,
Yeah.
I just didn't realize that LP Moloch he just moves. He goes halfway
Yeah.
off the platform. He
Yeah.
walks at Mach
Yeah.
I
speed.
know.
It does
Um,
make
it-
it a little more awkward, in my opinion.
It's something I noticed when I tried to run this on 1-2-2-1 and completely failed. It's like the cycles on Moloch were completely throwing me off because he just doesn't walk as far.
But you get like 3 free hits at him at the start, so that counts for
Yeah.
something.
You get like 6, I think.
Is it that
You,
many?
Yeah.
you get
Wow.
7
Yeah,
with
it's-
Skip, yeah.
It's
It's
because
like
you get
6
the
and 7, I
pogo
think.
as you're scream skipping, and then you get like 5 or 6 hits after before he actually does anything.
It's Pogo, and I don't know if it's a lot. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was the race of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
guys.
I
Good-
literally
good
my mistakes were basically just I greeted too hard on the grubs,
Mm-hmm.
and
yeah.
just that one small mistake in those, and you get like hazard respawn or have to re-enter the room, and it's just such a big time loss for this category.
Yeah.
Outside of
Yeah,
that,
it's
though, I was-
pressure for you.
Outside of that, I was very happy with my runs overall. It's literally just like the one room in both runs.
Yeah, and that's
Mm-hmm.
really the biggest thing with doing this category no reset is that for PB attempts, you're greeting everything so much.
Yeah.
And for no reset, you have to have a very different mentality because if you do make a mistake, it loses a lot of time. If you dunk in the acid grub room, that's
It's over 10
How long?
seconds. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's
absurd.
like it's like 12 seconds or something. I
yeah.
think it was that I lost.
Yeah, the
And,
reason that you have to
yeah.
greed every room so bad in this category is because idiots like us have put 3,000 attempts into it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's so short that every point one matters. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
it is.
I
Yeah.
checked my reset rate. It's one. I have 1% runs finished out of 3,555 attempts.
I
Oof.
in preparation for this event, I've done like 4 hours, I think, of runs, and I finished half of them, which was actually really
Wow,
good.
That's pretty
yeah,
good for this
that's
category.
incredible.
Yeah, I was very happy with that. But yeah, I guess the one mistake I made was the fact that I didn't adjust my movement for the race to be less greedy. I just had a mentality of making sure I didn't die at least. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
it happens.
I will
Still
say I'm
are.
very happy with my first race.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You had like what, a
753.
53?
That's like
That's
one of the best
crazy.
no reset. I think that's the best no reset I've done in recent memory.
Let's go.
Nice.
Didn't
Yeah,
you get
getting a
just like
sub 8 and a no reset is
Didn't you get a 745
Seven-
without resetting?
740
Like, I don't know.
740
Yeah.
I mean, I
753.
guess
For some reason,
technically.
I was thinking it was 757, but no, it was even better than that.
Ooh.
So
All right. Any final words? That's
Run this
interesting.
category until you get like a 750 on 1221 and then stop. You're good.
Yep.
True.
You
Nah,
figured it
nah,
out.
Keep running. Honestly, I think it's a fun category. For some reason, this is a category I can just grind for hours. I don't know why. It's fun.
It
I'm
is
I'm definitely. I managed to get a 751 earlier today, so I'm top 5 for LP now as well. I'm gonna grind for
Oh,
4x
wow.
for sure, though. I
well, I
might.
haven't uploaded my latest.
Compete. I might compete for the world record.
I haven't uploaded my latest PB, but it's a 750.82.
Oh, nice.
So,
Okay, so that puts
so
me
not
in,
quite
yeah,
top 5, but
not
it's
quite.
very close.
Yeah, I'm getting that soon though. Tomorrow I
how
got
does
the
it
all
feel,
skills
Marcus?
race though, but after that I'm gonna do some more LP formas, I think, and then maybe go take back 1221 as well.
Nuh-uh.
I think we're over time for our slots, which
Yes.
may
Yeah, all right.
We
We should wrap
Alright.
up. Sorry.
Thank you
Yes.
for having us.
So-
It was great
Well,
fun.
yeah.
It was a
Thank you
pleasure.
for
Yes,
running.
thank you all for
A lot
running.
of fun.
Yeah.
All right.